In motion left is Davis. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now, they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Let's take it inside his own 40. Pushing his way inside the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 23 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge he gained from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chain.
In motion left is Davis. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And just not a big enough hole to break this one. He gets it to the 35 after showcasing that tough running of his. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rodgers now on 1st down. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Jets on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On the draw, it's Hall. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Able to fight through one tackle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He'll return it from the 6. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a yard. Now it's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll give to Hall. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 5. Hall again. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Eagles to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. To throw is Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost lost the football.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Now a play fake. Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where his coaches
You're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers again now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Philadelphia, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.